So for me, I would have to say the most mid anime, if I had to capitalize this conversation, would have to be Demon Slayer. And I say that because it is interesting
Dang.
how Demon Slayer gets so much hype and promotion that they got a chance to partner with the Major League Baseball
Yep.
organization. They had a collab apparently. It was teased a little bit, and
Y'all see the
and they
clip, right?
just dropped. I got the clip ready to go, and the clip is apparently Demon Slayer, MLB, which is the Major League Baseball organization. They are playing the first two regular season games in Tokyo, Japan. It's going to be the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And they had a whole teaser clip too to show you what to hype up the event. So here's the event, if I can find it. Here we go. So check this out. So Jason, you put this in the chat. Oops, audio. You put this in the chat. Tell me what caught your interest about this. How do you feel about Demon Slayer overall? Because I know you didn't like it at first, but you went back and rewatched it. Actually,
So my opinion of Demon Slayer has changed over the years. Originally,
okay.
Demon Slayer came out. I have no problem. I think part of my like distaste for it was definitely like a response to the clicky fan base. I think it's similar to other fan bases that like it's already like you have your feelings about something, and then the fan base is constantly telling you how to feel, which gets a little
Yeah,
bit annoying. But essentially, Demon Slayer came out originally. Really, really, really liked it. I have no problem with simple storytelling, and Demon Slayer is a very simple story. Animation was absolutely wonderful, super straightforward. Fast forward, and then there's the Mugen Train arc. Thought that joint was terrible, terrible, terrible. Hated Mugen Train arc.
I know you
Everything.
Malcolm didn't like it.
Just watching through it, it was just plot hole after plot hole, and I'm like, we've already established so many rules about what demons can and can't do. We established what an ability can or can't do, and then immediately they violated that within the same movie that they established the powers of a character. And then after that, you just have this super cringy, like the fight with the Flame Hashira and the demon at the end was dope, but that whole scene where Tanjiro is yelling at the demon like, "You're a coward. You should stay around and wait for the sun." Like, well, I'm like, dog, what is going on? Like,
That's a crazy impression. I feel that.
watching Demon Slayer and dub is hard. It is
Really, you don't like it dubbed?
absolutely not. You know who else I can't stand in dub? My Hero Academia.
I love
I can
it.
believe that.
I cannot watch that in dub, bro.
By Deku. I think I like unironically like in dub. Like I know it's cringy, but I just like
It took me about
it fits him. Like he that's him. He's dorky. He's cringy. That's him.
That's who he is.
I think when you're listening to it in Japanese, because you don't actually speak Japanese, some of the lines don't come off as cringy. Or like I'll read them and register they're cringy, but I'll just take the information out instead of hearing it in your ears, like someone saying like, "I'm always gonna pull a bomb." Just like, dog.
That's him. That's Deku. Yep.
And I
That's him.
think
He's the dorky cringy dude.
I think you're right. The casting was fine. It's just hard to listen to.
Yeah. I guess. I guess Demon Slayer for me is a little bit weird. I will rewatch it because I talked to you guys about it because I saw that the movie is officially announced to come out in September, and it's going to be apparently a trilogy. This is the first of the trilogy, so I think for me, I'm probably gonna rewatch season two. Because I think isn't season two just the movie, the train movie, but just split up into episodes.
Season 2 isn't just a train movie. I think either season 2 was a train movie, and then there was the episodes following the train movie where they're like recovering, they're talking about the stuff, character development. Talked to the Flame Hashira's dad, who used to be the Flame Hashira. He was a jerk, and then he stopped being a jerk later, I guess. And then they started the Red Light District arc.
Oh yeah, that arc. Did you like that arc, Red Light District?
I actually did. I thought at first it was a little bit like, we'll see. But it ended up being a lot better than I thought it would be. By the end of that arc, I was like, done hating on my hero, not my hero, done hating on Demon Slayer. Because again, I was really hating on it because I was like, I don't like when a story is already dumb simple and then it like violates its already like simple rules. You know what I mean? It's one thing if you're
Right.
writing a super complex story and you like miss one little detail and it creates a small plot hole.
Yeah.
It's a little disappointing, but it happens. But like, you're watching a show like Demon Slayer, like, oh, story wise, Demon Slayer is a layup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah.
some other shows like Code Geass or Attack on Titan for one, or
That's true. Do you
even
compare it
some
to like Solo
romance shows that
Leveling
you
with
watch.
its same type of like plot progression in a way? Like they're both not super layered, basically.
Solo Leveling is a sprint, but I think they're doing the same thing. Peak animation, super simple premise, execution's cool. Except Solo Leveling actually surprises me a lot more than Tanjiro's journey does. Because Tanjiro, he's just doing the typical hero's journey within the shonen fashion. Sprinkle some training arcs in there, sprinkle some feelings. He breathes really well and then fights. Like
Brief.
like that's
Hey,
He's
it
really
sounds
well.
simple, but that is it is it
and that
is
is
Yeah.
what Demon Slayer is. And there's not many surprises in Demon Slayer. I think there was that one season. Spoiler alert, by the way. Towards the end of this was following the Red Light District arc, and it was they were in that town to get the new sword or something like that. And
Yeah.
when Nezuko almost died, that scene, that joint got me. I was like,
I bet.
dang, bro, she about to
That's
get
emotional scene
packed
right
up.
there.
the,
Yep.
this video is very fire, by the way. Just wanted to let you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Major League Baseball with his animations looks cool, but as cool as it is, it also looks silly because real life baseball is one of the most boring things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jason doesn't
Really
know how to
does.
have fun.
I
Baseball,
Yeah,
have
exactly.
especially
been to
playoff baseball.
so many games and I'm still bored. I've been to like
They just
4 games.
two.
4.
You into 4 games?
Yes, they keep inviting me out to these workouts. Come on, it'll be cool. We're
He's
all
be
hanging
bored out of his
out.
mind.
I'm out here
Jason
like,
does not care about
Because the
baseball.
Orioles aren't actually a good team. It's okay.
That's true. They are bad. That's true. Now Phillies are also bad too, but we don't talk about them.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. I don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about them at all.